We're back for a special episode of Podcastville. Mario, Nikki B. I'm a little miffed, Nick.
Why? What's
miffed. Up? I like that word, miffed.
Miffed?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I don't know, but I am miffed.
Like cranky?
Producer up the audio for the finale.
What did you say?
He it up.
What word did you just say? You shouldn't say that.
Well,
I don't think we could say that. Cole, we gotta cut that.
I'm not here.
He messed it up.
Yeah.
So now...
Still 11, by the way.
Yeah, he's still 11 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he messed it up.
Mm.
So now we're going to just do like a special bonus New Year's special. So this is technically season 1 finale. Okay? And it's stripped down. We're stripping it down today. Which means we are naked.
Yep.
Butt naked for those of you who can't see us.
You can actually, if you subscribe to YouTube, you could see it.
Yes, just below the desks.
Right.
Here.
Special lap cams.
Oh my God. No.
No.
Those aren't things.
Those are not there.
But we're like leaning back. I feel like, I said that word. I'm just like a bad boy.
Kind of chill.
Like a bad boy. I feel like a little naughty boy today.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the whole thing with these sunglasses.
We're chilling, man.
Just a couple of bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Do a podcast for 2. Do you like that?
That's pretty good, actually.
Don't chime in, producer Cole. We said for 2. God, this guy.
It's like when you go to like Chili's, you get the 2 for 10.
Oh, God, I love Chili's, man.
I know.
I love
What
Chili's.
a deal.
There's a Chili's across from my house at the beach.
No, there's not.
Beachside Chili's.
There's no beachside
They have
Chili's.
seagull on the menu.
Really?
Yeah. But no, today's going to be a fun episode. We're actually going to, once we get to the legal corner, which I will botch on the transition to get there, it's going to actually be about some personal injury stuff, bodily injury stuff.
That makes sense, sponsored by
Farah and Farah.
Farah
and Farah. It's going to be a fun one. And then the Power Rank Jacks is near and dear to our heart. So I'm excited about that. Getting here this morning was a fun little story.
Where'd you come from?
Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Can we do that with the copyrights and stuff?
It's just exhausting, Cole.
Man, you're the worst.
Just...
You set me up and then you insult me. I came from my girlfriend's house. She is real.
Who's this?
My girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She's real.
Well, I have a girlfriend.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's you.
And two little stuff. First of all, she made coffee. I was so happy. She made a nice coffee this morning for me.
Could you smell it while you're waking up? Or you're like,
no, it was in the kitchen. And, maybe next time I'll say, hey, put a fan and blow the fan, the coffee aroma, so that I can really get it.
Was it a pour over?
It was not. It was a regular pot of coffee. It was delicious. It was Starbucks, which she makes fun of me.
Isn't that pour over?
She makes fun of me because I like Maxwell.
Or drip.
I like
guess
Maxwell
drip
House.
Is... Yeah.
Maxwell House. Drink local.
Well, it's just
They got a coffee. They got
when they're like,
here.
do you want Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, maybe some Nespresso, or Maxwell House?
Yeah, it's dirty water.
Right.
Anyway, so she made some nice Starbucks coffee, and I think she put cocaine in it because I was wired. So wired. It was, I flew here. I flew back here. My car is still there.
You flew with your own wings?
I didn't even need wings. Like Goku.
Oh.
Like a Goku. Like a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that.
God, you're such a jock. It's on sports.
Yeah, maybe you flew like Peyton Manning.
There you go.
Because he can fly.
You're such a... Okay, so, yeah, then I got into the beautiful shower. It's like one of these, like, a door with a door, right? It's not like a curtain.
Like a glass door?
Yeah.
That's stepping up.
Right.
Is this a house?
It's a house.
Okay.
So I took a nice long shower, because I'm not paying for the water bill.
Did you squeegee the doors?
Well, that's what I was going to get to. She's got on the wall, like a wand, like a squeegee thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have done it every time I've showered there. I feel like I'm working now at the house.
No, well, it's your mess. You got to clean it up. If you spilt the coffee,
No,
would you not?
It's a shower. These doors aren't supposed to get wet.
No.
No, Nick makes a great point. Do you not clean up after yourself?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I got a curtain at my house.
so she made you dinner, and you were like, "I'm done."
No. I'm squeezed. So here I am naked, and I'm, wiping pellets of water.
Yeah, it's to stop the water's not clean.
The water stain. I know. My mom used to tell me this, but I feel like I'm an employee. I fold the towels. I did the bed. I did the bed here.
Yeah. So it's just being nice.
I mean,
she hosted you. You got to clean up after yourself.
I don't know if I like this.
Do you put the cap back on the toothpaste?
Unfortunately, yeah, because I work there and I'm an employee of the house.
Did you put this toilet seat up or down?
I'm the help. I not only do I put it down, I clean everything and I'm done.
Yeah.
I got a little outfit.
That's what you're supposed to do
I got
when
a
you're in a new
butler's.
relationship, right?
I got a
Cole?
little butler's outfit.
Absolutely.
You have the maid's outfit.
I don't know if she'll listen to this. She says she listens, but I don't know if I can get on board with the squeegee wand all the time.
Where her door's clean before you started.
Everything's clean. She's a very clean person. I'm a very clean guy too, though.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, look, one day when we move in,
Whoa.
I'm not cleaning the shower.
I think, I'll say this. Water's wet. Tell me I'm wrong. Water is wet. This is a shower door designed to get wet. It's okay. I don't think people are going to walk into the bathroom and go, hey, by the way, it looks like your
I
shower
don't think
doors
it's
are
designed
wet.
to get wet. I think it's designed to stop people outside the shower from getting wet or the floor from getting wet, not the doors from getting wet.
And calcium buildup. You don't want to have that.
What was this, milk?
Yeah.
We got milk over here?
You got big milk.
You
Big
just got to
milk.
reorient it how it is in your brain. So maybe think of it like you're Goku and you're fighting off all those
There you
water
go.
bad guys.
Hang on a minute. You mean Peyton Manning?
I do
Yes.
mean Peyton Manning.
Okay. So yeah, so that was my thing today. I'm like, okay, not only am I her boyfriend, I'm also her help. I work there now, and so I find it fitting. I sent her a Venmo request,
How much did you send?
$400
That's fair.
for the weekend for my and I put in there 4 cleaning services.
Yeah.
Please
She deny it?
Please oblige. I don't know if she's seen it yet. She hasn't spoken to me since I sent the request, so I know that for sure.
It was just before or after the coffee?
This was all in a coffee. Hey, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably did all this because I was high on the caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably still on a caffeine buzz.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're telling me your wife has, and I know you're, my name's Nick, I'm married,
Yeah.
the family, and I'm about to go to baby too, because I'm more than 93. Your
Wait,
wife,
when was
what? Did you just say it? You can't say her name, man.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
mean
I
to.
said your wife's name.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Well, we're married.
Exactly.
It's public record.
Yeah. Does she do a wand? Does she do a squeegee wand?
On who? I mean, on what?
who?
On what?
On the showers. Do you got
No,
this?
I do it.
So you have one. You're cool with this.
Yeah, or else it gets nasty.
I
Look,
don't
I'm
know,
cleaning
man.
all the time.
This is going to be an adjustment for me. This is the only thing that I'm going to have to adjust to.
Yeah, probably the only thing.
The only thing.
No sacrifices on Mario's part.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to.
I should not have to.
It's 2023.
Exactly. See? Cole's nodding. He's 12. What does he know about relationships?
Yeah, nothing.
All he's looking forward to is his next baseball card. I tease, right? I kid. It was good. She's been great. It was a great Christmas season with the family.
Yeah.
Did some family things and then went to visit her. So it was a great time. Did you have a nice time?
It was nice. Yeah, we went to my sister's. There was, I don't know, 20 people there.
Oh.
It just felt like the episode in the Seven
love The
Fishes
Bear.
episode,
Seven Fishes
where
and
it's
the Bear.
just loud and banging and smell and.
Was someone drove through the kitchen with the car?
No, that didn't happen.
Okay.
That would have been nuts, though.
Yeah. Did the brother-in-law threaten to stab someone with a fork? The uncle? Did that
No, there was
happen?
no stepdad.
Okay.
I think stepdad in that.
Did you guys have coffee with the dog?
We had coffee, no dogs.
Okay.
We had coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanessa made a bunch of cookies.
Who's Vanessa?
Um,
Oh God.
Sigav.
Sigav. Okay.
Yeah. No, but we
She
had,
bakes. She can bake.
Yeah. We had the Christmas cookies that we talked about last time, but you couldn't hear about.
Oh, because of the
Yeah,
because of the
'cause
sound. Because
Cole
Cole did a good job in
Got
the sound.
audio.
Yeah.
And we had like lasagna and meatballs.
Oh, meet
Get
the
some
balls.
sausage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Salsicha. Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good. That sounds good. Cole, did you do anything? You ruined our Christmas. So did you yourself have a nice Christmas?
He nodded yes. Yeah.
I don't think he's tearing up.
Yeah, the Grinch over there.
Oh,
the Grinch
man.
that stole the podcast.
Yeah. He's really crying over there.
You don't
Oh.
say that.
Yeah, man. So you had a nice, it was good though?
Yeah, it's a good Christmas.
Good.
Yeah, I got a lot of little nephews, nieces, so it's a fun time. Christmas is reborn in when you see kids getting open presents again.
Oh,
You know?
that's so lame sounding. But it is. I agree. So you got nieces and nephews, like your brothers and sisters had kids on Christmas, or you got like you kidnapped a bunch of kids and you call them like, what do you mean you got?
Yeah,
nieces
he's
and
back at the
nephews?
playground still kidnapping kids now.
Mhm. More so the first one, like nieces and nephews, is in my siblings' children.
Okay, so they weren't all born on Christmas Day though.
I didn't get that
No.
from what he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's
I'm
like
with Cole on this one.
when you want to transcribe the record, you want to be clear. to transcribe the record. I want to make sure the audience knows like these nieces and nephews already existed and showed up at the gathering.
Yeah, I think the record would show that I said I've got nieces and nephews, and while some could say that's possession in the sense that I own them, I meant that in the sense that they are a part of my family. I have nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean you have them? Like you.
Oh man.
This is great though. This is good. A couple of guys. You know what I got for today? Just a couple of guys being bros.
Are you gonna pull some more rosé?
No.
Oh, a football.
You know, nothing says guys hanging out like rosé. Just like a football here. You want to toss?
Yeah, this seems dangerous. Nice spiral.
Thanks, man.
This is Fair and Fair on it.
Yep. It sponsors the pod. They're
And
big
football.
So here's the big news. Here's the big news for today.
What's that?
Fair and Fair bought a football team. They're bringing it to the. No, I can't even make a joke like that because people might think that they bought
that's
the
true,
Jags.
yeah.
They do sponsor the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All over the Jags.
Yeah. If they bought the team, what position you playing? What are you doing for the team?
I'd play slot receiver.
No, that's what I'd play. I'll tell you what I think you'd do for the team.
You'd play left bench.
Left
I
bench.
think. Yeah.
Here's what I think you'd play. I think you'd be left out.
What does that mean?
Like you wouldn't be a part of anything.
There's no outs in football, and you think that you're gonna play? You don't even know the rules.
I'll tell you what Cole wouldn't do for the team. He wouldn't do the podcast.
He wouldn't do the sound
he wouldn't
for
do the sound
team,
for
no.
the team. Oh boy. But yeah, man, good holiday season. This was a forced episode of the pod. I'm glad that we had to leave our
I'm
Christmases.
here against my will.
Yeah, we had to leave our Christmases and leave the girlfriend to come back and have to do this for Cole. So
What'd you get the girlfriend?
what'd I get her for Christmas? Oh man, so much stuff. Have you seen the new electric Porsches?
Yeah.
I saw a commercial for them. They look cool.
Yeah.
I got
what'd you get her
her
for Christmas?
a bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
It was very tasteful. You thought I was gonna say Porsche. And I got her.
What kind of bracelet? Is it tennis bracelet?
Tennis bracelet.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
We did.
nice.
We did
From
play
where, Tiffany?
pickleball yesterday. She had never played before. We played pickleball with the brothers. I met the brothers. I've met one before, but I hosed them.
You just wiped the floor.
Just wiped the floor.
Yeah.
Just I'm a champion. I'm a doubles champion, a singles runner up.
To who?
And so
It's to me.
it
by
was
the
a
way.
good. It was a good time.
Yeah.
She's not a Nike girl, so I got her some Nikes. I said, this is a Nike's house.
Like she's not Nike. She just doesn't have
Right, she
any.
just didn't have any. So I got her some awesome Nikes.
Nice.
And just a couple of other things, like personal things, little inside jokes that the audience doesn't need to hear about.
That's cute. That's
so,
fair.
yeah. Would you get Vanessa?
Vanessa.
Yeah.
She got her necklace that has her son's initials on it.
Aw,
And
I have a son.
I know our new baby that's coming. Also initials on there.
Okay.
That's super cute. A back massager because her back hurts. Carrying our relationship.
You can't do it yourself?
It's like when I fall asleep.
Hang on, did you say because you're carrying the relationship?
No, she's carrying the relationship. Yeah, and the household.
So because your lazy ass doesn't want to give her a massage, you
Yeah.
bought her an apparatus.
Yeah, and I thought it was portable. It has to be plugged in. And I'm just
like
so
a
upset
chair.
about it.
So while she's in the house, you can be in your garage, man cave, playing video games. You don't need to be worrying about giving her back massage.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's smart. You'll learn.
And in return, you have to squeegee her showers.
Right. That's just in the bylaws of marriage.
Okay, damn it. Do they give you the squeegee? Like the priest hands you the squeegee at the when you get married?
Well, you don't have to get married in front of a priest.
Well,
but,
I assumed you were a Catholic as well.
Right. We did not get married in a church. Thank you for shaming me.
So this is not a real marriage. What you're telling us on this podcast is the marriage is
Breaking
fake.
news. Yeah.
Cole, did you have a priest for the marriage?
No priest.
Well,
No
so
priest.
both of you are just not married.
Well,
Take it from me.
the state of Florida
Take it
says
from
I'm
me. I'm a
married.
saintly guy.
Right.
I'll marry you both, right? Get your wives here. I'll marry you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, just a bunch of cute stuff like jackets and shirts and some nice stuff that she can
Plurals.
enjoy.
Plural. Jacket shirts. You must have a really good year. Good for you.
It's been a good year.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Cole, what'd you get the wife?
I didn't do so hot this year.
Uh-oh.
The whole audio thing sent me into a tizzy. I broke all her gifts.
That was last week.
Yeah, were you supposed to shop before that?
Your whole compensation was banking on that one episode.
And
he broke the
yeah,
gifts.
I tried. So
Did you
I
do
think I got her
homemade?
like a couple scratchers. She didn't win, but
Yeah.
the thought that counts, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
A coworker got me a scratcher.
Who? Yeah,
I know who it was. I'm not gonna say it was. She
Okay.
does it every year. Thank you to that person. That's really sweet of you. But I won $1. I'd rather have lost.
Did you give it back to her?
No, it's in my desk at work. Like, I don't want to go and give $1. You know, I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah, you got to go to Publix and.
Yeah, you know, like, is that throwing away money if I just pitch it?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Think they'll come after me for that one?
Well, you know what you're not gonna get?
What?
$1.
Okay.
You know what you could do with that $1?
Can't do McDouble anymore.
No, inflation.
I know.
Inflation's crazy these days.
I actually have a McDonald's story, Cole. Do we have time for that?
We do. Is the McDouble really not $1 anymore?
No, it hasn't been $1 for
It's like
$4.
$3.29.
Our buddy
Oh, my
Andrew
gosh.
Scott, shout out, big anti-inflation guy. I don't know anyone who's pro-inflation, but he always gives us updates on, you know, the price of stuff.
Yeah. Can you believe this is $3?
The McDouble, he said, was $4.08.
I checked the app, man. He got scammed.
He got scammed. Yeah.
Somebody took some extra.
I used to base a lot of value off of what the McDouble was worth in comparison. Like,
Yeah.
That's a great system.
a friend of ours, Bryce, used to say that. I'd be like, "Hey, you want to go to this concert?
Great guy.
$70," and he's like,
That's 70
McDoubles."
I love
Look at this
that.
house. It's
The
600
Cole Brown
grand.
economics.
It's 600 grand. That's 600,000 McDoubles.
So so Nick and his wife Vanessa
Vanessa.
met the girlfriend this past weekend. We went out. We went to Flask and Cannon, my favorite bar at the beach.
Yeah, it's nice.
Had a little pizza, a little wing action.
Wings.
Then we had a dinner reservation at Oku, not Goku and not Peyton Manning. Great Japanese spot.
Yeah.
It's like shareable, like they bring out almost like tapas, Japanese version of tapas.
Yeah.
And during the meal, Nick and I are talking about how great the quarter pounder is. Like that's my death day meal when they're, electric chair.
Yeah, my death day meal is not just a meal. It's like a meal for 3.
Yeah, that's a separate episode. But
What's it going to be called? Nick's death day meals?
Yeah, exactly. So we had the dinner. It was good. It was a really nice night. And we're leaving, and she turns to me and she goes, I would love to try the quarter pounder. I said, what?
Did she like the drink, by the way? I feel like I worked it up, and
We
she
like
was
to
like,
drink. We both like to drink.
all right, good.
We're just not big drinkers like you. You throw them back. This guy had 14 vodka,
That's not
vodka
true.
tonics.
No.
And so we pulled through, drive-through of McDonald's after these meals and had the quarter pounder. And I said, you got to admit, this is better than anything we've had.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was.
It's going to be.
And it was $44 for the quarter pounder now.
It's a taste of nostalgia. That's what's not fair.
It's not nostalgia. It's the best thing. It's not just nostalgia. It's just good.
You think if you close your eyes and had McDonald's cheeseburger or like a fancy Wagyu beef cheeseburger, you'd choose the McDonald's cheeseburger?
If I close my eyes and took a bite of the burger, I'm not telling you what's in my mind. How about that for an answer? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
This is like a sex joke.
That's pretty good then.
Sex. And with that, we get to Legal Corner, presented by Farah.
What a segue.
Oh man, but no, we are going to transition to the sex corner, to Legal Corner. Legal Corner, presented by Farah. Today's topic is near and dear to our hearts because we do this for a living. Okay, we don't botch audio for podcasts. We practice law.
That's going to be on Cole's resume now.
Right. I was in a store. This is a very true story.
Yeah.
And my mother, we'll call her mom, was walking through the store.
Wait, this is your mom?
My mom. Yeah, we'll call her my mom. Was walking through the store, and an employee, another patron, had a glass of water, and they accidentally spilled some water on the floor.
I'm starting to think this story's
This
not
is
real.
true, all true. They spilled a little bit of water on the floor, and less than 2 seconds later, my mom
Whoa,
slipped.
only 2 seconds.
Yep, my mom
So
slipped.
where was she looking? Forward?
Right.
Wow.
She slipped and fell in the water, and she said, we're going to sue this place for all they're worth.
Who'd she say that to?
She said, we're going to get Yep.
Did you just say
She said, we're going to get them. And I said, not so fast, Mom. We just can't sue because you fell.
Yeah.
And that got me thinking, you know what? People think that if you slip and fall because of something that happens in a store, it's an automatic case.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in the legal world, there's something called, say it with me, notice. Notice.
Yeah.
Right. There's actual notice. There's constructive notice.
Right.
So, in a slip and fall case, you need to prove that the premises or
Who's you?
land...
What do you mean by you?
An
Explain
attorney.
this a little bit
an
better.
attorney.
No.
An
Who?
attorney on behalf of a plaintiff.
Okay, so the plaintiff has
the
the
plaintiff
proof.
has the burden of proof.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Mr. Technical.
Well, I'm talking to multiple 11-year-olds now.
That's true. The plaintiff must prove that they call it a puddle of water in this example. It is called a transitory foreign substance.
What does that mean?
It means it's a legal term for meaning just a big old mess. like a pile
Just
of
a
poop or something.
whoops mess.
Whoops mess.
Yeah.
That the
Yep.
transitory foreign substance existed for a period of time, a reasonable period of time.
So it shouldn't have been there before.
Should have been in there before. So in order to prove that, you can prove it in two ways. The company, if you will, or the premises owner, landowner, needed to have
Who else
notice.
has a duty?
The employee. You could say the employees.
Who else?
Why don't you tell me? Cause
Maybe the tenant?
Maybe the tenant. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Several things. So actual notice means very hard to do. Very hard to get that in a case.
Actually,
Right. You identify, let's say, the puddle, and they go, hey, look, there's a puddle there.
hey, there's a mess.
I told the manager there's a big mess. Big mess of mess over there.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't clean it up. They miffed it,
They
if
miffed
you
it.
will. And then someone falls, and that's actual notice.
Mom falls, not someone.
My mom falls, yeah.
Mhm.
Now, the usual thing that you encounter is constructive notice, which means it's something that they should have been aware of, right, through the ordinary course of their business, right? What does that mean? Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Tell
Let's
me.
say the employees have a duty to walk the aisles of a store, okay? Or a landowner has a duty to inspect the home that he rents out to his patrons after they leave, and they failed to do that task.
Yeah.
And if they had done that task, they would have encountered, or they should have encountered that spot, all right, that transitory foreign substance.
So they knew or should have known.
Exactly.
Right.
Then you got them on constructive notice. So
But wait, there's another element.
there's another element. So even if you get them on constructive notice, because a lot of times, especially with Publix or Target, you can get a
Big box stores.
Big box stores.
Bless you, Cole.
Yeah, please don't interrupt.
Gonna have to
us,
cut
Cole.
that out
I'm
next time.
so sorry.
Yeah, big box stores will have policies and procedures in place to keep their aisles and floors clean.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you can essentially allege that they failed to do so if they failed to detect this transitory foreign substance. Now, the other element you have to get through is, did it exist for a reasonable amount
What does
of
that
time?
mean?
Exactly. And this
Who's
is-
reasonable?
Exactly. There is no set standard for reasonable. It is the most frustrating thing in the
There
world.
is some precedent, though.
There is some precedent. Do you know any of that precedent?
George Washington, Abraham Lincoln.
That's...
Pretty good.
Do you like that?
What about there's one president in specifically?
That's Jimmy Carter.
Very good. Very good. Love Jimmy, love peanuts. Okay. Didn't he do something with peanuts, Jimmy Carter? Yeah, peanut farmer. He's a peanut farmer.
Peanut farmer, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. George Washington Carver, but sure.
That's yes. Jimmy Carter though wasn't he a peanut farmer?
No, he was just a president.
I think he was.
He was a guy that they were like, "You're president." He said, "Okay."
I think we got to check that. Can you Google that while I keep going here?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us more
Okay.
about reasonableness and
So-
peanuts.
Has something existed for a reasonable amount of time? Now it's really case specific. Now there is case law, which means precedents saying that 5 minutes can be reasonable. However, there's also cases that have said 15 minutes is not reasonable. It really depends upon what type of slip and fall there is. For example, I had a case way back when, like we're talking 4 years ago, when Cole was 8, where this sweet old lady walked into a gas station convenience store, and literally 4 seconds before she walked in, another customer walked out and flipped the rug in front of the door up, and this lady walked in and tripped over the rug, and she fell and she broke her wrist, actually. And they were saying that 4 seconds for this condition, this wasn't a puddle, but
This wasn't a mess.
this was not a mess.
This was a dangerous condition.
Dangerous condition.
Those were
right.
the words you missed earlier.
You're right. Thank
Yeah.
you. You have to prove that there was a dangerous condition, that it did not exist for a reasonable amount of time. And they were right. It did not exist for a reasonable amount of time, because there's no way an employee could have seen that happen and remedied it within 4 seconds time.
Yeah.
Now, the woman still recovered for the extent of her injuries because they felt bad and they were a good gas station, if you will. The insurance carrier was good. But that would not be considered reasonable. However, I've also had cases involving a big box store where 15 or so minutes goes by and there was enough evidence to determine that it was a part of the store that wasn't regularly inspected. Therefore, even if they were following all their practices and procedures, it was really, really difficult for them to have found that. So they didn't think that was enough time to have been inspected. Plus, that area of the store was one that was not really frequented by by customers, rather. It wasn't private to employees only, but it was just a part of the store that no one really ever walked around.
So were you telling the people that if you see a mess, fall in it because you'll get paid.
That's exactly what I'm saying. In
Yeah.
fact, go
And
make
you can
a
call.
mess.
Who should you call?
You should call Ghostbusters. You should go and make a mess yourself and then fall in it in front of a camera.
But first, look around for the cameras.
Yes, exactly.
Or spill the milk. You remember the milk thing?
No,
What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
What's the milk thing?
There was like this thing where you ran into Publix or whatever, and you grabbed a big gallon of milk and you threw it or chugged it. It went up going all over the place.
Just punk behavior.
Just punk behavior.
Just a bunch of freaking punks.
Just a bunch of friggin' punks.
So what if
Gosh.
I described what y'all just described as insurance fraud?
Right.
Then
So
you
get
should
into-
not call Farah and Farah.
You get a lot of fraudulent. So there are fraudulent cases, and
You were being
know,
sarcastic.
right. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah,
I was going to keep going, and I was going to explain to the listeners that Nick's just a little baby being a buffoon
I don't
over
understand,
there.
yeah.
Friggin' buffoon. No. So if an incident does happen to you, obviously determine whether or not you are injured and whether or not you need representation, but don't just assume that you have, slam dunk, to use a sports metaphor for a sports nut, of a case, because there are a lot of elements in a slip and fall or trip and fall type case that need to be proved in order to successfully recover.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court of Florida has actually made a lot more strict policies. Summary judgment is something that we've talked about here on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Right, was essentially saying, you can't go forward on the merits, I guess you would say.
You know the
No.
standard. Come on. What is it?
What's that?
What's the standard for
Why don't you tell us? So that's very
You go first.
articulate. I don't think I know it by heart.
It's they just changed the word from material fact to no dispute of fact.
Yes.
No fact in dispute or something.
Yeah,
like
right.
that.
So essentially they're saying we can't even allow these facts to be disputed in front of a jury.
Right. No jury would find that there's a disputed fact.
Exactly. So they've actually tailored the law now to favor some of these big box companies or landowners, if you will, so that people don't do what Cole said and do these fraudulent claims. Like, just because you fell in a store, if you don't have video, if you don't have a photo, if you don't have policies and procedures, if you don't have eyewitness accounts, it's just a person saying they fell in the store.
Right. It's super
Okay?
tough.
That's not enough to bring to a jury, and the judge is going to have the discretion to say, look, you're not going to get past.
Right. I mean, it's a
disputed
tough
facts here.
standard, but it's also, it's overcomeable.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And in March, our great Governor DeSantis, the governor of Florida,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say great, I'm not going to say he's not great, I'm not going to take a side because that's politics, passed tort reform that we didn't really love.
It's not good for the people.
It's not good for the people.
So you're taking a side.
I'm taking a side in this issue.
On that
yes,
part, yeah.
For plaintiffs.
It's the point of it is to save a buck for the insurance company. It just doesn't seem right.
It's like a scratch off that wins you $1 and you throw away.
Yeah.
Yeah. The threshold is if the defense is essentially able to prove, if the plaintiff fails to prove that the defendant was at least 51% at fault. Do I have the numbers backwards? No. Yeah. If the plaintiff is found to be 51% or more, is it 50.5% or something crazy?
Well, I think it's anything over 50.
Anything.
But it's easy to say
50
51%.
Yeah, 50.01%. At fault in any type of accident, not just slip and fall, but for this case, slip and falls.
Personal
there is
injury.
No case. Personal
Right.
injury case,
Yeah,
right.
right.
There is no case, right? So,
It's called comparative negligence.
right. So we hate that because especially in trip and fall, slip and fall cases, there's a lot of factors that go into
Yeah,
it.
but you could slip and fall, break your neck, and forever be paralyzed. And if a jury says that you caused it at least 50%,
Right.
or just a little bit more than 50%, you get nothing.
That's why you shouldn't walk around a store with a can of chili, pour the can out, and then slip and fall.
Oh,
to get
speaking
hurt.
of spilling chili, that episode in The Office when Kevin drops
Tragic.
that pot of,
Oh yeah, tragic.
it just kills me, man.
Kills me.
I
It
can't
looks so
watch
good.
it.
Yeah, it looks so good. So there's a lot of factors. So
Yeah,
it's
like
not.
if I'm okay, so I represent two populations here. I'm both a 12-year-old
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and
Deep voice for a 12-year-old.
I've already hit puberty.
He's a smoker. Hey, the name's Cole.
And
Do
I'm
you have any
also-
Parliaments?
a non-lawyer. So
Okay.
y'all said a lot of things to each other that you're really well versed in.
Well, we're both very, very smart, intelligent doctors.
Some of the best.
law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I actually got an award.
But it
Did
can't
you?
help but
Yeah.
seem like
I bought it, but I got it.
what are these percentages break down? Is it very arbitrary? If I didn't wear my glasses and I tripped, am I more at fault now?
Yeah, so I mean, there's no there's no
Science.
like this equals 10%, this equals 10%. There's none of that. It's all just
Jury, you decide.
yeah, you decide.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's true. I mean, one of those things that you get the question of, well, if you were looking where you were going, would you have seen the mess?
Right. Which
Like-
to me is dumb. No one walks with
Nobody
their head
walks
down.
looking down. Because then if it was the other way, where I said I was walking looking down and got hit in the head, you would say, well, were you not looking forward
Yeah.
the way you were walking? It's just, It just depends on what jury you get.
My favorite counter to that is usually most people have smartwatches nowadays, and a lot of clients track their walking, their steps. And I'll get them to say how many steps they walk in a day or a week or a month, and it's usually a lot. And I would say, so you'd say like you're pretty good at walking, almost professional.
You've been walking for how long now?
Yeah, you've been walking for how many years?
Right.
Have you ever once walked with your head looking down the entire time?
Right.
To get that many steps?
Looking for dangerous conditions?
Yeah. So if
No.
the other turn on the other side isn't great, they won't object.
I mean, that's just leading, but it's all right.
So what's a depot? I qualify them as a professional walker. Maybe they take the stand as their own expert. Bada bing, bada boo. So
what do you want me to do with this information?
here's what I want you to do.
I want you to look out for messes.
I want you to be cognizant when you walk into a store.
Don't get the squeegee wand
Don't be too
and wipe them up?
Because if you're too cognizant, you'll avoid the accident.
Well, this sounds funky now. Don't get hurt, but if you do, we'll tell you how to handle
Here's
it.
what you got. Here's what this is all said to mean. If you fall in an unfortunate accident, either at a store, in a home, whatever, what have you, definitely understand that you have representation. People standing by to aid you and advocate for you. But just know that there's a lot of elements that go into the case. Now, that's why you need an attorney. Because we understand those elements, okay? And the worst thing you can think is like, oh, I have a slam dunk. Or the opposite. Oh, I don't have a case. There was no camera. I don't have a case. They didn't do an incident report.
That's one that you hear sometimes, yeah.
Should I reach out to a lawyer as soon as possible? Like I'm still on the ground, I call Farah and Farah.
So we're not gonna tell you to call. That's a great choice. That's a really good choice. It depends. No, I mean, we are lawyers in this profession are there to provide assistance if you've been injured, right? So if you've been injured out of something that wasn't a fault of your own, you have nothing to lose. Do you have something to add?
That's a good statement.
It's so good, right?
Yeah.
That was just you frame that.
I mean, you should send it to the bar and have them put it up and be like,
just
Mario's
sign it. What did
example.
I say? Here's something like something great, something brilliant that Mario said, and exactly.
Nick agreed.
Exactly.
Yeah, send it to the bar, Cole.
So,
Okay, maybe I will.
okay.
Because you kind of tripped me on the way in today.
Well, that was an intentional tort. That's a whole different.
Okay, yeah. So all right. So I'll win money, but in a different way.
Yeah, that was to get back at you for ruining the last episode. We wanted to trip you, hurt you, do some physical harm. But you're a big 12-year-old.
I'm bounced back quick.
You bounces back. So what a fun legal corner.
It's a simple one, but it's important.
It's simple to us because we're geniuses.
Well, it's not. It's not. We've talked about a lot of fun stuff.
That's true. Is it genii? We're a couple of genii.
It's yeah, actually.
I hope not.
I think it's Gen C. Not Gen Z.
No, not Gen Z.
That's lit.
Genius is.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Just got lit up.
Yeah, I like suits. We're almost done. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my wife and kids.
Okay. Vanessa.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you're not doing while she's enjoying suits. Giving her a back massage.
Or I don't have to anymore.
You should be, hey, Nick,
See,
go
that's big brain.
squeegee the shower. What?
I mean, granted, she has to be 4 feet away from an outlet.
I know. I'm still so sad about that.
Yeah. Wow.
It just didn't make sense. And when I tried to search to see if I could return it and find one that's, not that way, it's only back, like lower back.
Lumbar? Some would say the lumbar spine.
Yeah, right. Lumbar spine.
There you go.
Yeah, but she's more muscular.
Yeah, dude, your wife is yoked.
No.
You should see her, dude.
I mean,
she was deadlifting 500.
500.
In the parking lot. She brought her own weights.
Yeah, we were
They
throwing
drove
them
up.
around.
The car's like kind of like hitting. Like, why is it sinking down?
I was eating like Chinese donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. McDonald's double quarter pounders.
She's pregnant.
Yeah.
Just 500 pound. Just like
boom,
that.
lifted it up.
Yeah.
No, I meant she has muscular pain.
Oh.
It's not skeletal, so not lumbar spine.
Okay. From the deadlifts.
Which one of your significant others could out deadlift the other?
Oof.
Well, I don't think Vanessa should be deadlifting with a baby, but
I don't think my cigar is a big deadlifter.
Okay. Let's start the
Vanessa's
bid.
Well, she's a beast. I'm going to give it
Vanessa's
to
a
her.
third-degree black belt.
You know what? We're going to have them fight each other.
We should do that.
When I get permission to use her name on the pod, I will say it one day. You can't say either of those words.
Just making it hard for Cole.
They'll fight. They will fight.
Yeah, we'll ask them first.
We'll hook up the back massager.
Yeah.
Enjoy a little popped corn.
We could put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We could charge for it.
TikTok can get it.
This is a new thing. The Wives Fight Club.
I don't have a wife.
The Sigads.
There you
Sigads fist ups. No.
Fisticuffs.
Sigads fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
It's got to rhyme somehow.
I like it.
Yeah.
just enjoying a hot corn.
Where do they fight?
That's popcorn. That's what I call it. We'll do a ring at the beach.
Why not a
somewhere.
parking lot?
Well, because I don't want to show up with the weight set.
Yeah,
Get
that's true.
yoked
That's
beforehand.
not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that leads us perfectly into our last segment for the day.
What a second. We're rating gyms.
Power jacks. We're not. We're gonna power rank some jack stuff. Something that's actually really near and dear to our hearts.
Who's our?
You and I.
Yeah, well, all food.
Yeah, true. But we love a good sandwich.
Good Sammy, man.
Love a good Sammy. Yeah. Cole, you like Sammys?
Look how big I am. You know I like sandwiches.
He loves peanut butter and jelly with the crust cut off.
He's
He's
actually
12.
soaking wet. He's 87 pounds, 12-year-old over there.
Yeah.
I never was an Uncrustable guy. While we get in
I never
that.
had an Uncrustable.
That was a little after our time.
It was, but they are great.
They're good?
You know, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, not on bread.
On what?
Pita.
English muffin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Those nooks and
That's like
crannies,
toast,
man.
right?
No.
Toast.
Do you know what an English muffin is?
Of course I do, governor. It's English. Top of the morning
Yeah.
to ya.
So you don't.
Yeah, I do know English muffin.
Do you?
Make a beautiful sandwich, put a little piece of sausage on there.
No one cares, but the best PB&J is made in the morning and then ate at lunch.
No one cares.
Why? Because it's warm now?
No, the opposite. I put it in there with the ice pack. It cools down. That jelly soaks into the bread a little bit. Everything gets a little soft.
Oh, what kind of jelly are you using? KY?
No.
Schmuckers.
Strawberry.
Okay.
Strawberry KY.
It's good.
See, but with the English muffin,
And it's only like $20 an ounce.
yeah,
What does that mean?
and it numbs
How many McDoubles is that?
it numbs your mouth. You can
Oh, we're
actually.
talking about
It
KY
says-
jelly.
It says for him.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I
Yeah.
didn't get this joke.
Oh, okay.
That's disgusting.
Just right over your head.
Honey, my throat is closing. What did you put on the sandwich?
No, but with,
Go squeegee the shower.
with the English muffin, you put butter first and then peanut butter.
Oh, so you do a peanut butter, and jelly sandwich?
You should try it, man.
I wasn't a peanut butter and jelly sandwich guy. I wasn't. I was a salami, prosciutto, mortadella.
Yeah, that's a good sandwich though.
Yeah, so
The
I didn't really grow
Italian.
up with the PB&J.
Italian, if you're Mario.
Italian, very Italian. Olives, look up a goal.
Not olives, tamponade.
No, we didn't have tapenade. We
Yeah,
had
you
olives.
did. That's what it's called.
No, we had actual olives with the
You
pits.
put full pitted olives onto a sandwich.
No, it wasn't on the sandwich. On the side. It was on the side. It was on the side with a little hard parmigiano.
Why not just get tapenade and put it on the sandwich?
That sounds awesome. But no, we didn't do that, all right? We didn't have tapenade. Tapenade.
making fun of yourself.
Okay. So sandwiches. Talking about Sammy's today. God, my mouth is watering.
Yeah. Dude, that's just you drooling. As usual, guys.
My dog impression. I'm producer Cole. Why don't you throw it over to us? Who's gonna go first? You can include yourself in here because why not?
My back hurts.
Wow, that's so generous of you.
Use a massager.
A lot of
there an outlet in
bleeps.
here, buddy?
A lot of bleeps coming up for Cole today. Is there
Let's
an outlet
go
in here
to Nick.
Okay. I knew I was going to be first. We talked about it. We colluded. Just like when I won our work fantasy league.
How dare you?
Um,
Mike Sigald is taking your wife down now.
I don't know. Sammy. That's what we're talking about.
Favorite Sammy.
Favorite Sammy.
If you pick mine, this podcast ends pretty early.
I'm going to go with Mario selection.
A Mario selection.
Your selection is... I'm just kidding. No, I'm going to go with Angie's.
Oh, love Angie's.
I like
Okay.
the Peruvian sauce.
Everyone seems to like the Peruvian sauce. That
Yeah.
that happens. That's probably what makes Angie's a little above like a better like regular sauce.
But I don't want it on the sub.
You like to dip in this.
Yeah. Because if you put it on there, kind of like tamponade, it'll get you wet bread. And nobody likes wet bread.
Wasn't that your nickname in high school? Wet bread.
Tamponade and wet bread. Was
Hey, here comes wet bread.
Nicky Wet Bread.
Nicky Wet Bread. What's up?
What was my other nickname? I've had multiple nicknames in high
Yeah,
school.
you had.
Yeah,
Big meat.
tapenade.
One of them was small bandwidth.
Small bandwidth.
Yeah, that was one.
Yours was shit stain.
We're not supposed to share our real ones.
Oh, sorry. You can actually look it up in your yearbook. It says it right there.
Oh man! Speaking of yearbook photos, my 7th grade yearbook photo, I look like a Samoan kid,
Yeah,
like
kind
from
of
the
chunky.
islands. Like just a random year. I was really tan. I look like I could be in Moana.
No,
Yeah.
you looked like the Modern Family kid.
Manny
Manny.
from Modern Family.
Manny
Yeah.
Orico.
Oh yeah. Have you seen the notorious picture Notorious. Is that the right word? Infamous?
You talking to Cole or the
Yeah,
people?
you must have been about my age at that time.
I was 11. It looked just like Manny from Modern Family.
Yeah.
Random couple of years of being that kid. Anyways, so
Angie's is
Peruvian.
good.
Angie's
Angie's
is
is
good.
good.
Angie's is good.
Well, the sub I like the it's like I think it's like some type of sausage sub where they put like sliced sausage on it.
Whoa.
It's really good.
Like a sausage that they would make like on a
Yeah,
grill?
but it's like thinly. I think but I think they thinly slice it.
Oh, this is different. Is it a
Yeah,
hot-
that's the trick at Angie's is you go with the non-deli meats. Like the deli meats are good too, but their chicken is homemade smoked chicken.
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Their pork is
Yeah,
homemade.
yeah.
A lot of times.
And then we got fries.
Oh, the fries are good.
And what
The ranch. with
there's kind of like a
fries.
kicker with French fries sometimes. You know it's good when like you can taste the oil.
I just hurt my finger on this desk. Can we sue that for that? Workers' comp, maybe?
No,
Okay.
you can't sue your employer
Workers'
for personal
comp.
injury.
Workers' comp. Anyways, with the oil, you can taste oil.
Like when it's kind of like not like where they're crispy, but like like when you go to the fair and you can just taste. You know what
No,
I'm
I don't really frequent at fairs. Not a big fair guy.
saying? Well, when you go to anywhere other than somewhere that changes the oil a lot.
Oh, so you think that it's a bad thing?
No, I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
It's like a homey taste.
Okay. I've heard that the hot subs are the best there, and I still have never gotten a hot sub there.
What do you get there? Tuna salad?
No, I don't get tuna salad. What you get there? Tuna salad? No, I don't get tuna salad.
They
I've
called
never
you
had
tuna salad in high school.
I get
I
turkey.
get salmon salad.
I get,
Salmon salad.
I get
Is that
turkey.
a thing?
Yeah, you can salmon salad.
I do turkey salami, lettuce, tomato, onion, a little oregano, and a little
Oregano,
oil,
yeah.
little oils. I get that everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm a cold sub guy. You're not a cold sub guy?
No, I am.
That's very Italian of you.
I'm more of a cold sub guy than I am a hot sub
Gotcha.
guy.
Yeah, well, cold.
But I like the hot sub there.
I'm not gonna say no to a hot sub, but yeah, I like the cold sub better.
Yeah. What's your spot?
Cole, am I gonna go next or what?
No, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
give you double barrel answer, as in 2 different locations, but for the same sandwich choice.
If you say Subway, you're out of.
You know, they
pot.
called cold double barrel in high school.
Old DB.
LDB.
Wait a minute, he hasn't gotten to high school yet.
They will call him that. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I'm already getting scouted.
Nice,
All of it.
nice
yeah.
for nicknames.
Yeah, I think I'll sign. If you want a Philly cheesesteak, I know if you're not from Jacksonville, you probably just call it a cheesesteak or something else.
No, we call it
Talking
Philly
about
cheese.
Charlie's?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Surf Witches. It's on Penman Road. Or
Never been.
Subculture on Mayport Road.
I hear that place is good. Oh,
Both of them are incredible. I used to have Fat Saturdays.
yeah.
It's
Was that you
where-
just
Hang
skipped
on, what is a
at
fat
11
sat? Is it is that during Lent?
Like you just eat
Fat
whatever you want?
Fat Tuesday?
No, it's like you stay up really late the night before. You get up at around 11:30 and go have a huge large fry and that sandwich, and you eat it in entirety, and then you don't eat again until 11 p.m. And then you have another big meal.
Nice.
Whoa,
Where would that meal
That's
come?
called being a fat ass, and I love it.
Where would that meal come? What was the 11 p.m. meal?
Cole's eyes are like, why would you say that?
Maybe Chinese.
Nice.
I don't know.
Maybe a
Oh, you don't
McDouble
do
or
a
two?
sandwich
Really,
twice?
the highlight of the day was the sandwich because
Yeah.
you'd go back to sleep afterwards.
Oh,
Right.
that's a beautiful day.
So I don't want to disparage their sandwich because it is delicious. It's just very filling. It's a sandwich to be split in my modern age of 12.
Right.
I'm looking at the photos of Subculture right now. This Philly looks amazing.
It's so good. And they have a chicken Philly if you want to have something
I'm
that
looking at the
is
chicken
pretending like you're healthy, but it's good.
You know,
Still slathered in cheese and
just a
sauce.
beautiful sub. This is a good spot, Cole. I'm gonna check this
They're
out.
both hot sub places, but they're both really good.
I see a little cucumber and sprout on one of them. Kind of lost me at the sprouts, but cucumber, I'd like
Yeah,
that.
cucumber's
Little
nice.
crunch,
And
little refreshing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, why go to the gym when I can just eat a sub, put a cucumber in it?
Yeah.
All right, now that double barrel's done,
Okay.
Mario,
All right, my turn.
you may.
Mario.
I'm gonna go with Sun Deli off of
Sun
3rd
Deli.
Street and Jack's Beach. Love Sun Deli. I do get a cold sub, like I said already, turkey salami, but they have one called I think it's called the Naked Girl or something like that. I should probably look up the actual name. They do it right. They do it right. I like to get a bag of Voodoo chips.
I like the voodoo chips.
Is that Jacksonville?
No, it's
No,
Utz.
It's
It's Utz,
definitely
unless
in the
Utz is-
Oh, it's
southeast.
Utz.
Unless Utz is Jacksonville.
Okay, it's not.
I think
It's
it's out
not.
of Louisiana.
Okay. Lasagna?
Lasagna.
But they do a great salad too if you're feeling, like a health weirdo.
Yeah.
Have
but,
you ever ordered, and I know the answer is no, have you ever ordered the question mark there?
no, what is on there?
Exactly.
knows?
The question mark is an order you can make, and they make a different sandwich every single
I
time.
like that. Little like surprise.
Like you might get
I do,
a
but what if you get something you
roast
hate?
beef.
That's
You
not
get
going to happen.
if you like food, you'll like what they make. you, 'cause
Exactly.
you can be food adventurous, but you'll get roast beef and egg salad, and it's still
Food
delicious.
adventurous.
Yeah.
You know,
That
they
sounds
have. Oh, I'm
fun.
looking at that right now. They have quite a few things that are. They say not on the menu. However, these are. This is a menu that I'm looking at, and one of them is the question mark. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's whatever the doctor feels like making. So the guy is a doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's Dr. Sundeli.
Yeah. So
He's Indian.
Dr. Sundeli. Okay.
Yes, yes.
I like that. But Sundeli's my favorite. We used to go pretty much every Saturday in the summer, my brother and I, in Jacksonville, at the beach there.
Fat Saturday.
He actually lived a block away, like right there.
Yeah.
So we would go. Yeah.
Isn't that on the beach?
He did live. I will say that he actually lived at the beach. Yeah. He was a block from the ocean, right?
Yeah.
I'm 2 blocks.
Right.
Yeah. So I do want to talk about one thing while we're on this topic, and I don't mean to get sensitive here or be inappropriate, but the pub sub, guys.
It's
I'm not from.
delicious.
Hang on, just
Don't
let me.
disparage
Can I
this.
get into this?
wrong.
Can I get into this, please?
Yeah. Again, you're gonna be wrong, but go ahead.
What did you
It's-
say? You said it again.
It's a good sub. Don't get me wrong. It's a solid sub. Good bread, good ingredients. Upsell me on the boar's head. I don't care. Go ahead. Upsell
So what's the
me.
problem then?
It's nothing special. They don't. My biggest complaint. You better cut the bread all the way through. If you tell them that, they think you're insane. I'm
No.
not getting a sandwich taco here, guy.
So
I want a sandwich.
Oh my gosh, you're
And-
crazy.
and-
It keeps
and-
it so much cleaner.
No, someone's
yeah, it
eating
keeps it tight.
No, do you guys know who?
You don't like a tight sub? You want it all falling out the back?
I don't want. It's not a taco. You got to have. Look at.
It's
Trust
called
me. As a New Yorker, I know sandwiches. Okay.
I think you're wrong on this.
No, I'm not.
I think the original
I
submarine
watched.
is not
Do
cut.
you guys follow on Instagram Luke Foods?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a young Kevin Malone from
He-
The Office. He
he-
did the pub sub.
He did, and he loved it.
And he's eating it like a taco. He's eating it like a taco. I'm like, that, you need to forefront it. You got to be able to forefront it.
Show me.
Give me that football. Give me the football.
No. Use 2 hands and show me. No, that's not how you were holding it. Show me how you'd hold it and double barrel it. Good technique.
Thank you. So that's my only complaint. But the real sub, I mean, I had Wegmans in Buffalo. In the Northeast, we have Wegmans. It's the greatest grocery store chain ever.
It's just silly.
It's not silly. You would agree with me. You of all people. And that was a sub. Pub sub is just, it's fine. It's a good It's a good sandwich. Don't get me wrong.
Let me paint you a picture.
Paint it for me.
You're going
Wait, hey,
to
is this hand painting because you're 12?
finger painting. Actually,
Finger paint. That's what I meant.
You're going to a Jags game.
Why would I be going to a Jags game? I'm wearing a Bills sweatshirt.
All right, you're going to the beach.
I would be going there from my home.
What is a food you can bring to one of those places that travels well and is consistent and delicious?
Bisque. Crab bisque.
Damn it.
Lobster bisque, actually.
You did have me with the bisque.
I'm not saying the sub is the right answer, but why does it have to be public sub?
Because it's so convenient. And it's so tried and true and good.
The only thing I have against the public sub is the bread sometimes it's kind of
Soggy.
hard.
Hard bread.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I go with the wrap, though. for
That was your
reason.
nickname in
true.
college, hard bread.
Yeah.
Before it was wet bread, right?
I went from wet bread to hard bread. I'm on my way to soggy bread. It happens. Look, this pills I could take to stop the soggy, but I think it's
Yeah.
inevitable.
Not at this point.
Yeah.
That faucet's been open for too long.
I should just dive headfirst into the sog.
Look, getting back to the sandwich, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. I just don't think it's like the best thing ever. I think all the places that we described are better.
Yeah, I don't think Publix is the best sub ever, but I think it's a great sub.
Well, you got
For
these
$7.99.
You got these Mama
That's like
Lukes
7
over-
McDoubles.
You got Jamokes over here saying, "Oh, the public sub. Have you had the public sub?" Yes, I've had a sandwich from the grocery store. Sure. It's not Wegmans, guys.
Is this a pod that we encourage people to be altruistic?
They should.
Nice.
Why don't you
Yeah.
do us a favor and define altruistic first? And also tell me if I pronounced it right.
I think you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Altruistic?
Yeah, in the nature of being
Like,
kind and
hey,
good.
like,
Yeah, helping people out.
Oh, you want some help?
So
Want to be
here's
helped
a
out?
little play at the Publix.
Okay.
When they have it on special, they always have the full size subs on special, whether that's the ultimate, the turkey, or whatever.
Okay.
You order the full special sub, you only get half, and at the end of it, you give the half to the person who just made you that sandwich. It works every time. They're thrilled.
Wait.
What?
Hold on. What?
They get to keep it? They don't have to eat it?
I tell them at the beginning, I say, hey, I'm only going to eat half a sandwich because I'm 12 years old.
Right.
Oh, I see
How
what
about
you're-
you make half of it how you like?
Oh, that's really nice.
You go, you pay for it, you get the receipt, hand it to them so they don't get in trouble with their boss,
Right.
and they get a free sandwich. You get a moment with somebody, you say, hey, I see you.
That's nice.
That's nice.
But here's what I would do.
Until you get the guy
I
that
would do
goes,
you
"I
one
don't want
up,
the
one
soggy
better.
sandwich."
I would do you one better. You got to eat it in front of me right now. Finish the whole thing.
Eat it.
Or you owe me. You owe. It's in the contract that you signed that you didn't know. You finish it right now. You lick your fingers clean, or you owe me twice for the sub.
You
Go.
should do that and film it.
You got 3 minutes. Go.
Yeah.
And they're gonna
Didn't
say,
they call you 3 minutes in high school?
I wish. They'll say this. If the bread was cut all the way through, so much easier to eat.
Yeah.
No one's finishing a giant burrito in 3 minutes.
You're just so misinformed with that.
God, but that is very sweet, Cole. That's very
That
sweet.
is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done it.
You know what else is free or sweet? Getting a free ride home safe. This New Year's Eve, we want you to get home safe. You like this shameless plug?
This is good.
Farah wants you to be able to, you can get a free ride on New Year's Eve so that you are going to be able to drink responsibly, but you can have a good time and bring it in the new year. So claim your free ride on New Year's Eve.
I'm pretty sure there's a limited supply.
Is there?
Get them quick while they're hot.
Yeah.
Like subs.
Exactly. It is while supplies last.
See?
Go to, I think it's the Farah and Farah website. You go to farandfarah.com.
So yeah, /NYE, right?
Yes. If you live in Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Fort Myers, or Savannah, which some say those are the foremost
Floridian places.
biggest New Year's Eve spots in the world. I think some would say that.
Yeah, they're 4 out of the top 5 for sure.
Yeah, fifth would be considered
Probably
Palaca.
Orlando, maybe.
Oh, maybe I thought it was Palaca, maybe. Yeah.
Lakeland.
Yeah.
I think Lakeland is actually the Chinese New Year capital of the world. Yes, Lakeland, Florida is the Chinese capital of New Year. So go get your free ride. Be safe. Be responsible. Guys, we really, we're glad that you came on this journey with us today.
We're also kind of glad Cole screwed up the audio.
We are, because this was a fun. You know
'Cause
what?
we wouldn't-
Was that your plan, Cole?
Good job,
you sneaky
Cole.
little bugger.
I just wanted to see us together.
So we're excited. We're still excited to come back with season 2 for next season.
Dose.
Season dose, away for the Italian listeners. In 2024, we're going to be bringing some exciting content. We're going to have some guests on here, not just legal people. We're going to have some non-legal people.
Yeah, some Jacksonville local guests.
Some Jacksonville local guests. It's going to be a great time. So do your thing. Go out, subscribe to us. Please listen to us.
And then you'll get the lap cam.
We need to feed Sigoths, Vanessa, the kids, the Sigoths. So, yeah, subscribe. Go to YouTube, Instagram. I think are we on TikTok? There's a TikTok thing. And just click on the little bell. It's around here somewhere. And, until next time, Cole was still 12. I'm still your host, Mario. This is still Nicky James Boyle.
Soggy bread.
Soggy bread.
Soggy
and
bread.
we will see you next year. See what I did there? Thank you for listening to Podcastville, you guys. We hope you learned a lot. We're thoroughly entertained along the way, and that you will be coming back for more. Remember, you can find us pretty much anywhere you find podcasts. You can subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Music. Heck, we're even on YouTube. Go to Instagram, MySpace. I don't care. You can find us. We're there. And remember, if you or someone you know have been injured, reach out to Farah and Farah.